Então, é aqui. Tava explorando um pouquinho o mapa. Opa, aqui ó. Então vamos continuar. Tava explorando um pouco o mapa lá atrás. Deixa eu ver se dá pra pegar uma coisa. Eu preciso de itens, cara. Porque eu já vi gameplay na internet que eu vou precisar. Deixa eu ver, tô caminhando quase. Quarta, vamos ver aqui. Vamos ver se eu acho umas coisas pra pilhar rapidinho aqui. Não tem não, né? Aqui deve ser um lugar de treino deles. Uau! Puta merda, já fico com certeza. Tem que ver o que peguei aqui, né? Olha, desculpa, eu vou deixar aqui. Não posso ficar pesado. Desfazer desse não, esse virote. Posso me desfazer, cara. Espero que eu precisava muito de um baú para descarregar esses negócios. Mas agora foi. Olá, cara. Acho que eu entro aqui. Cara, olha que legal a estrutura, né? Tô sendo um pouco rápido aqui porque esses vídeos consomem muito gigabyte. Ah, tá acontecendo coisa ali. Chega aqui, ó. Deixa eu ver o Queen. Acho que o Queen é que você mais usa, né? Sou famoso aqui. Isso é bom, hein? Dá comida, velho, pra precisar de comida. Olha essa raiz de mandragora, acho que nunca vi lá em Valley. Impressão tem umas coisas novas, né? O FPS tá baixando mais. Eu tô meio preocupado com esse FPS. Não quero diminuir a qualidade do gráfico do jogo. Greetings. Vamos ver o que dá pra roubar aqui. Tinta, não quero. Quero comida, velho. Pedaço de papel. Depois eu leio. Caça leve. Depois eu leio. Depois eu leio. Depois que eu leio, depois eu vejo. Preciso de comida. Comida. Escudo do príncipe. 6. Rivia. Rivia. Opa, é aqui mesmo, né? Peguei a Rivia. Vamos lá, né? Vamos tentar aí. Tem que procurar aqui no comecinho, mas não tem. Ok, acho que é aqui, né? Aqui.
Need to speak to the Duchess urgently.
All right, you scamps. Store is done. Go find your parents.
But the Pomerine, what about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
The tale's for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Wicher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Não, mas forte nem sempre, mas vale a pena ser bom. Eu optar. Vamos lá, ser bom, né? Sim.
Yeah, virtue always wins.
But the Black Knight, he's a villain and he wins.
The cutter of Castelduccia too.
Moral victory, that's what counts.
Rubbish.
Now, that will do for questions.
Essas crianças precisam ser bem educadas, velho. Tão que nem as crianças de hoje em dia, cara. Cara, olha as armaduras, cara. Olha que bonito o desenho.
Lead the way.
Lead the way, lead the way, lead the way, my son.
Nilfgaardian gladiators.
Close, but not quite. As we'll soon see.
Caralho, que bonitas cores, cara, essa maluca.
Someone's gonna find a Shaelmar with only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down.
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Essa coisa toda é perigosa, né?
This is dangerous. Bells on its tail aren't enough.
I saw a spectacle of the source of Urina in Nunez. There, a knight defeated a Shaelmar with bells on its tail.
Might have gotten lucky. Shaelmar might have been lame. Who knows? Only a Wicher has a real chance against a healthy Shaelmar. And that's not even every Wicher. Besides which, releasing a monster that dangerous in front of a crowd, plain irresponsible.
Quem que vai enfrentar?
Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah. Mentioned he'd promised his heart's captor a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
É.
Let's go.
Let's go! Olha que bonita. Esse amarelo é bonito, esse maneiro. Olha o contraste de cores, legal. Ah, gostei dessa transição, foi muito boa. Olha só, cara, olha só que lindo. Um espetáculo de cores. Espetáculo de cores, textura, olha só. Olha só, cara. Lindo demais.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
Olha só, hein? Lindas demais, hein? Release the Kraken! Sai da jaula, monstro. Sai, filha da puta. Tá saindo da jaula. Tá saindo da jaula. Vem, monstro. Vai lá, monstro. Olha só, cara. Bonito essas coisas, hein? Bonito mesmo, hein?
Got a bad feeling about this.
É. Faltam 3, né, pra liberar o peso. Ih, liberou total. Strike!
We have to help him.
É, exatamente. Vamos lá! Vamos lá, meu amiguinho. o cara ficou assim. Ah, tá bom, né? Tem que ir mesmo? Ok, vamos lá. Foi. Tesão. Opa, eita. Ai, meu Deus, ainda bem que tem esse canga. Rapaz do céu, calma. Monstro! Calma, monstro. Morro, meu Deus do céu. Você tá muito fodido. Cara. Meu Deus do céu. Meu Deus do céu, que monstro. Ai, por que eu rolei pra esse lado, né? Ah, meu Deus do céu. Vamos lá. Oh, meu Deus do céu. Ai, meu Deus, morri. Caraca, moleque. Ô, louco. Vamos de novo, vamos lá. Vamos lá. De novo, vem, monstrinho. Vem, vamos lá. Acho que agora... Vamos lá. Primeiro choque, sempre dá choque. Meu Deus, acho que eu tenho que usar o ardo. Ai, que fardo. Tem que usar o ardo. Vamos lá. Cara, que não.
Gotta keep it down. Tell him we aren't gonna use us.
Lightning! The beast heaved its foul girth, let loose a roar, and knocked into earth. Now, in the Wicher, it
cuidado. Toma cuidado. Igni. Taca o Igni. Esse não tá, não. Ah, parece que descobri tua fraqueza, né? É fogo. Deus. Ah, vai, céu. Gert? Ok. Tudo bem, Gert? Ah, rapaz, céu. Eita! Meu Deus! Caraca, eu tô me esquivando dele. Meu Deus do céu. Ok. Por que eu botei bebida nessa merda? Vamos lá. Ah, merda. Morra, meu. Cara, só sei de uma coisa. Eu vou com tudo pra esse monstro. Eu vou com tudo. Vamos lá. Ah, não. Cara, a música é linda. É tesão essa música. Vamos lá. É fogo. Ele odeia fogo. Ele odeia fogo. Então é com fogo que vamos vencer esse bichinho. Mas dá pra fazer um... Trava a mira, velho. Trava a mira. Meu Deus, vamos lá. Vai. Opa! Vamos lá, monstrinho. Tá envenenado, tá com veneno, né? Vamos lá, monstrinho, vamos lá. O que você tá fazendo aí, monstro? Que é isso, velho? Que? Meu Deus, o que você tá fazendo aí, cara? O que você vai fazer aqui? Vem! Vem, tá? Meu Deus do céu. Vai! Vai. Ah, droga, quer matar? Aí ele morreu. Morreu com veneno. Ah, adoro essa espada. Ah, cara. Essa música é muito tesão, esse touch.
That Shaelmar lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade.
Vocês vão pra caralho, velho. Vocês vão pra caralho.
Of life seep from the beast.
Excitante, cara. Uma coisa é você ver gameplay, outra coisa é você jogar. Nossa, é muito bom.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Ok, vamos ver.
It suffered enough.
The monster lies slain! The fight is done! Praised be the victors!
É, pelo menos o carinha que tava comigo não morreu. Isso que é bom.
Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
De novo, só veio ficar.
Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly paints you. She loses.
Cara, olha que bonita a cor das armaduras. Chegou a princesa bonita.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Breathtaking.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon you.
You need to save me?
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
O vestido dela é muito bonito. Desculpa, monstro. Olha só, cara.
Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. Solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered.
Droga, a festa baixando bastante. Droga.
Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace, Wicher.
Greetings.
Vamos contar, né?
Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. A bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
Legal, né? O jeito que ela segura a mão dela, como se fosse uma etiqueta de princesa, né? De duquesa, segurar as mãos. Assim, né?
That's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand That which you find at home, yet did not expect.
Nem sempre. Nem sempre.
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and a sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. Corvo Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Wicher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if the...
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
Honor, wisdom, generosity, valor and compassion.
Five virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake. How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor and compassion.
Essa opção que a Fera está denunciando uma decadência moral faz sentido, porque as crianças ali já estavam incrédulas a respeito da bondade, das virtudes, né? Parece que as crianças ali, por isso que eu falei, que as crianças precisam ser melhores educadas. Melhor educadas. E talvez é isso que está acontecendo. Decadência moral.
Pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunts shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed the knightly team. It was years ago, but...
They were a team?
They were close friends, tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure.
Ok, precisa achar Milton.
Your Grace, we need to find Milton immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike soon.
Aqui.
And you, Wicher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my
Olha que
palace.
lindo, cara.
Horses? Ready our horses!
Só espera pouquinho.
Your Grace!
Isso que é mulher, hein? Ah, esse Gert é muito...
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onwards!
Acordem.
Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
Olha só, cara. Mas gente, se eu tivesse uma placa de vídeo melhor. Essa já é boa. Acho que eu vou parar o vídeo e cortar o vídeo por aqui. Vamos correndo.
Your grace seems right at home in the saddle.
Like the wind! Clear the path! Clear the way, I said! It's here! Just round the corner!
Hurry.
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Olha só que
Maybe we need to
bonito,
find
cara.
those things too.
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules.
Keep calm. Start no progress.
Ok, acho que eu vou mais um pouquinho, daí eu vou jogar outro dia. Epa!
On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish, while I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Ok, eu vou deixar decidir.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there, look.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Ok. Tô quase passando level. Então vamos ficar por aqui e joga amanhã o restante. Salvar o jogo. Peraí, salvar outro. Ok. Tchau, tchau. Até mais.